Greetings, Guardians. This is the Insane One here, back once again with another Destiny 2 gameplay, but this time it is the first playthrough of Episode 2, Act 1 for Revenant, and everything like that, or at least, I think Episode 2, Revenant, Act 1, yeah, so I think that's the proper one, but, so we'll just see how this one goes, and if it's going to be as bad as Echoes. So without wasting more time, let's jump on into this Revenant action. I didn't do anything.
The city gave our H.E.L.M allies a new home. But tensions between humanity and the H.E.L.M can still run high. Mithrax, the leader of House Light, is keeping to himself, worrying his people. His daughter Ido has 4 sharp eyes on him. But something's off. Things aren't going so well for H.E.L.M outside the city either. We just got a distress call from Europa. H.E.L.M non-combatants in Aramis's old crew are under attack. A new species of Scorn are hunting H.E.L.M across the system. These Scorn are corrupted H.E.L.M, returned from death by their leader Fikrul. And Fikrul was created by the person I used to be.
Yeah, I know.
I've got a personal stake in rectifying the situation. But as the new Hunter Vanguard, it's more than that. It's my duty.
All right.
Eyes up, Guardian. We're responding to a distress call from House Salvation civilians. They wouldn't ask us for help if it wasn't dire, so let's use our leverage wisely. This is a humanitarian mission, so hold fire on all H.E.L.M targets. Good luck.
Well, they would hold fire on me, and shit like that. Very lucky. I find it ironic that Crow is tasked to hunt down Fikrul.
The hidden report that Aramis is on site. Your orders are to take her alive. Now, I know she's caused a lot of damage, but killing her will only harden anti-human sentiment.
I don't care.
I'm not turning my first op as Hunter Vanguard into a bloodbath.
I am. I'm a hunter just like you, so I'm fine with that, as long as it's Aramis. But anyway, I find it funny how Crow, was tasked with hunting down Fikrul, or the Fanatic, when Cade was originally tasked to do that himself, and everything, and he didn't. And he was, because Cade, when he hunted down the Fanatic, it was speculated if Cade killed the Fanatic at all, or just let him go, and everything like that, but Cade said that he killed him, but Cade didn't believe that he was truly dead, and sure enough, he wasn't, because he's able to resurrect himself. But now that Cade is dead, and Crow is now taking charge, he has to do it.
This is bizarre, Guardian. It's not an attack, it's a roundup. But new Scorn only come from dead H.E.L.M. So why do they want the prisoners alive?
Maybe it makes it easier? I don't know. Maybe they're treating like the Taken. Give up your will to be taken. But hopefully Revenant is way better than Echoes. I mean, it seemed like it's going to be pissing me off now that Aramis is most likely going to be part of this story. He's just going to be talking all that hypocritical shit, contradictory.
House Salvation ships are bailing for Earth, and the H.E.L.M just arrived to take on stragglers. There's a lot of reasonable distrust of Aramis's people, but I'm taking the long view. I want to prove that hunters can build bridges, not just blow them up.
Oh, you mean like Aramis? They were distrustful of humanity, but yet wasn't Aramis trying to kill them too? I mean, hey, if you don't believe...
There's something different about these Scorn. The freed civvies keep referring to them as Nabeskirisk, which translates to not lifeless. Not sure what they mean by that yet.
Gee, don't take it from me. Take it from Derek's when he had a...
Xenobiological analysis is in. These Scorn are made of living tissue, Guardian. Not necrotic like normal. Nabeskirisk.
Stop saying that.
Fikro must have found a new source of power. Something paracausal.
Part of the traveler. It's very funny. Y'all be like, oh, we don't trust humanity, but yet let's flee to their planet.
Stand before me if you dare. I'll send you back to the drift again and again.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Great machine for humans only. No more. I am blessed with light. Power to make light.
Do it. I do it. We got the traveler powers from the fragments. Well, you ain't shit. Shut up. Go get him. Go get him. Oh, it didn't get him.
This is about to get serious up in here.
My man flew. Aramis wasn't even looking at him the entire time he was doing his speech. She was caught somewhere elsewhere. He's gonna come back in here. What's that? It is the...
Our salvation will never bow. Not to the Scorn, and not to the Vanguard.
Aramis is getting away, Guardian. Chase her down.
Oh, very lazily. She was just walking. The fuck? I was just about to make a goofy ass like call out of arrest. I was like, Aramis of House Salvation, you are under arrest by Vanguard orders. And she just slowly walked the fuck away, and I let her just let it happen. I guess. Talk about she's getting away. She was catwalking away. The fuck? She was doing her thing on the catwalk. You know, on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk.
Damn. Fikro got his hands on an echo. He's using it to mutate the ether of living Elixni. That explains this new breed of Scorn and why he wants the captives alive. For now, let's keep our eyes on the prize. Aramis is cornered. I'm coming down to personally negotiate her surrender. Stand by.
Bro, is this supposed to be egregore or haunted type of decorations or Halloween? Like, what the fuck? It's funny how Aramis was kicked out of her own room. But I knew he had the power of the Traveler. I called that shit right jump. I mean, game said it at the end of Final Shade. Aramis of House Salvation, you are under arrest by Vanguard orders.
Good work, Guardian. This has been a long time coming.
You didn't do anything.
Aramis H.E.L.M. It's not for me to judge you, but I speak for the people of the last city now. They're demanding justice for all the people you've harmed. Guardians and civilians both. And it's my job to deliver you.
Dude, you sound corny saying that.
The justice of thieves and oppressors. What hypocrisy. Your blades are covered in the ether of my kin.
Think of the kin you have left. They're aboard the helm right now, and they need you. You can't abandon them. Besides, if I came back without you, Ida would never forgive me.
The energy of
If
my
I
biggest
come
soul.
quietly, You will guarantee safe harbor for my people?
As long as they disarm and live peacefully with House Light, they'll be safe in the city. You have my word.
I expect the Guardian to enforce that. Now take me to Ido.
How the fuck do you want Ido? Is she your daughter? Is that the kin that you had? Alright, listen. He doesn't speak for me. I'll slice your head off with this glaive. Yeah, this is a new update. It lets my glaive energy is refilling on its own. Why you got your gun out now?
All hands. This is the Hunter Vanguard. We have a high-value prisoner on board and a House Salvation catch inbound. Prepare for boarding defense.
Your balls dropped? Why are you talking with such deep voice, Rick? Why did I run like I didn't know she was on here? I was standing right there the entire time of her arrest.
We don't want to fight your rescue team, Aramis. Call them off.
I'm not the one in need of a rescue. Once he finds you.
Do y'all work together? But why was he attacking you?
It's too late.
Father, I bring a gift. A power to make all Elixni our children.
Why are you so small?
Reborn through extinction. Risen as scorn.
Why he shocked like he didn't know that? So you're controlling it right now. That's an out-of-pocket power.
Woe to Vicaro, Hell of Hell.
Literally, this man got an ultimate power right now. Aramis is jealous right now. We're about to... Robots, get down! No, they can't suffocate, they're robots.
Lost steering, we're going down!
What Grunt said that? It said Grunt, but I think Crow said that.
I am assuming control of this vessel due to a comprehensive failure of arc conduit systems and my extensive experience with crash landings. Please brace for turbulence as we stand directly
into Europa, I assume? Oh, the city. Damn. Is this the last city? Not the last city, but the previous city? Destiny 1 city? Yup. We are in Destiny 1. Nope, never mind. It says the last city. Yep, we're in the last city. Where did we crash land into? I assume I thought we would crash land into Europa, but anyway, but yeah, that's how you open up an episode. That was better than episode 1. It sucks it took y'all episode 2, and that's the reason why y'all player count was low.
So much has happened. I can't believe the H.E.L.M is gone. At least we managed to salvage a small section of the ship from Europa.
I knew it.
We couldn't leave poor Failsafe alone out there again. We must operate out of the last city for now. And so, welcome to my tonic shop. Petra has been helping me search through old records. Techian research, even materials from the old House of Wolves. I found many references to tonics, elixirs my forebears used to treat sickness or grant strength. This wasn't common medicine. Old Reese was suffused with the light of the Great Machine. Some of these ingredients must have been too. My father is ailing. Nezarek's curse works upon him day by day. But I know there's a solution in here somewhere. I won't give up until I find it. I hope my studies can be of some use to you as well. Whatever new power it is that Fikrul wields, we'll need a way to counteract it.
Stasis?
For now, it may be helpful to study the revenants that Fikrul creates. It's unsavory, but we have to start somewhere. I believe my father wants to speak with you. Please, don't let him know that I'm worried for him.
All right. Hopefully this entire act or episode doesn't cause me any forced exotic missions, because we don't need that. But I noticed, I never really realized, like, your arms like are literally, it reminds me of the villain from A Bug's Life. I want to say he was a cockroach or a cricket. I don't really remember which one he was. I want to say, oh, not cockroach, grasshopper. He was either a grasshopper or a cricket. I can't really remember. But yeah, I was just staring at your arms the entire time. I was like, man, she reminds me like she was from A Bug's Life.
I greet you in the light, Guardian. I regret that you must see me like this.
Orange?
Ido insists that this is throwing the curse, but it is no cure.
Oh, that darkness, because the...
Much Elixni medicine was forgotten. Ido seeks a remedy in secrets of old Reese.
There are few still living who know the ways of our lost home.
H.E.L.M remembers. Captured by the Guardian this day, she will help.
Her love for the Elixni is poisoned by her hatred of the Great Machine.
But now she will see wisdom in your path. Yes. Safety with house light, protected by guardians.
Safe, but not whole. I thought being near the Great Machine would help reclaim what we lost on Reese. But I look at our hatchlings now, living in the ruins of humanity, building lives from scrap.
I think that's the
And I see that we are debased, corrupted, defiled, doomed to meet our final end as scorn.
There's a darkness talking to you.
Trust in Ido. Varix teaches the ways of house judgment. She will find old solutions to new problems. You will see.
Huh? What's going on? Finally, no more ink
Even
dropping.
after the Traveler fled our sky, and our world was swept away in horror. After our great houses fell to betrayal and futile war, some Elixni held hope for unity and a future for our people. I do not know how much time remains to me, but if none challenge Fikrul, that dream is lost. Fikrul will condemn Elixni to decay and ruin. We will be a dead people, rolled over by the dead. My life is for my daughter and my house. Let them see that I still believe the old stories. Old stories tell that when Reese was threatened by dangers no weapon could defeat, the Kells would call upon a Slayer Baron, one possessed of forgotten knowledge, capable of impossible feats, one who can stand against an unrelenting foe. Does that not describe you well, my friend? So much of our history is tale and myth, but the scribe Varix remembers much. But what he cannot recall, Ido will help you uncover. I name you my Slayer Baron, and I beg of you, defend our house, defend our people. Deliver them from this second whirlwind. And when the time comes, deliver them from my curse.
See, now that was amazing. That was an amazing way to open that. But that man was finna turn into a, whatchamacallit. Oh.
H.E.L.M and his minions continue to hunt down Elixni across the Soul System. He does not seek to call them under his banner. He will warp their minds, control them. They will kneel, willing or otherwise. Kell of Kells, Slayer, Baron, these are old titles, but our faith in them holds strong. Even those in House Salvation will understand the role you play. Death came for Reese, and none could prevent it, but that does not have to be our future. I will not compel your obedience, Guardian. I beseech you, as kin, join your sword arms to mine.
Kneel.
Slayer Baron of House Light, stand against those who would cast us into ruin. Cut down all those who would destroy our house. Carve a future for the living from the bones of the dead.
I respect you, Mithrax. That's the only reason why I kneeled. If he was anybody else, I would have just stood there. I'm like, some piss off. Where is Varix? Is he at the top? Do I gotta go to Europa to visit Varix? Why he all the way over there? How he instant transmission to another from one planet to another? Now, why do they have a baby devil walker? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, he's right here. Okay. Wait, is he? Act 1 prologue? What's that pink shit?
I visited Aramis in her cell. We've been talking a little. I think we're making progress.
To what?
She's been more responsive lately. You've been out there protecting our people. Even she has to admit that much.
She won't.
I mentioned that I've been working with Varix to track down information about tonics. Aramis said she knew a couple of older Elixni with knowledge of such things. If we could track down an apothecary, it would speed up my research considerably. In the meantime, Aramis also spoke of a Salvation enclave that might need our help. I sent Crow the coordinates. I might have left out the part where Aramis gave them to us. I know, but I think we can trust Aramis to look after the interests of her own people. I'm sure Crow will see that soon enough. Trust me on this?
Can we... I mean, is she looking out for her people? Last I recall for Beyond Light. What is this? World Weapons? Shade Stalker Armor, Onslaught Salvation Weapon, Vintage Onslaught. I'll do this one. Missing Necessary Regents. Okay, I guess they're just gonna keep blinking. What's this? What the hell? What do I do over here? Brew. I ain't no fucking... Activate. Taste test? I don't know. That fucking Fortnite ass of a drink. And view. What? It's gonna take me some time. You just acquired a new quest item, the tonic capsule. To access the tonic capsule, begin by opening the character screen. What? Okay, navigate inventory. This? Okay. Click on that. Okay. Roll the weapon and armor. Oh, you want me to talk to her? Okay. You know how to, now that you know how to brew, try the advanced technique of batch brewing. Visit the tonic laboratory nearby to create some tonics. Okay. Select more than one tonic in order to brew them simultaneously. Right here? So I'll just keep going until I can't. Just like with crafting a single tonic, you must follow the instructions in the quest by interacting with the device in the tonic laboratory. Okay. So I do this. What is the point of this? Does it give me buffs? I assume they give me buffs. What? I had to turn invisible. Did I get knocked the fuck out?
I'll have to ask Spider for help after.
Varric sees suspicion in the Slayer Baron. Can they trust Varric? Perhaps he still desires to be H.E.L.M of H.E.L.s, yes? After all, many died to make it so. It is true that Varric wanted power, not for himself, but for all Eliksni, to build a new home filled with peace. But Varric lied to himself and his people. He was misled by darkness, and he lost the way of his house. And many terrors were born of his failure. Now Varric is humbled. He remembers he is not a H.E.L.M. He is a scribe. House judgment is not the way of fighting or ruling. It is the way of keeping history, promoting justice, teaching hatchlings.
Maybe even speaking faster.
So Varric will train Idol, and together, scribes will undo the many wrongs of Varric the Loyal.
Speak with Idol. Damn, this is the longest I've been in this place, talking with everybody, making potions. I feel like I'm on Skyrim, but with guns. Obtain and complete the 2 minor fieldwork tasks. Which is... I didn't do anything! Spider.
Ah, my little scallywag. A welcome to my newest home, ever closer to the center of power. Vanguard wants to keep an eye on me, I'm sure. That's fine. I've got more eyes than they do. Plenty of ears, too. An old spider doesn't like what he's hearing from Europa. I had an agent investigating one orbital station for salvage. Then she lost contact. It'd have to be something worse than Salvation vagrants knocking around up there to take her down. All we're getting on the Europa channels now are automated warnings. Old human ones. I'm not sending anyone else on my payroll after a corpse. It's time for drastic measures. You're the drastic measures. I'd sweeten the pot, but we both know you'll take what you want from the facilities anyway. I'll be happy with your leftovers, huh? Give it a look, huh? Just try not to crash this station too, would you?
So, the dungeon. Yep. Alright. So this is what I was supposed to choose this entire time. Let's see. I only get to choose two.
Guardian, the Scorn are imprisoning Salvation H.E.L.M. You are needed to stabilize their defenses.
I pulled rank to get you an advanced defense unit on short notice. Think I ruffled a few feathers, so let's make it worthwhile.
We must prove that Aramis is not the only H.E.L.M who offers hope to the H.E.L.M.
I'm reading multiple enemy contacts. Guardians, light them up.
Why are you talking like you're in a fight? It's been a while since I did this shit. I know this shit's gonna be fucking long, baby. Purchase upgrade. Let's see. Yeah. You. Instead. What the hell? Oh, that's an airstrike? I thought that was a turret. Quite a few of these done these onslaughts before, so I'm already familiar with how to complete all this shit. It ain't got them blowing now. Stop it. So onslaughts help with idle. That's two. I do not remember what all I have for. I think don't I still have? Oh, I don't have the melee. Did I see a prismatic enemy?
Are flooding the zone. Shut down their portals.
Dude, get out of the fucking way.
Oh no, Guardians. I'm detecting portals opening in the field. The enemy is calling in reinforcements.
I guess I don't have that melee one where I spin the shit in the air. Bro, this is literally isn't this the Gambit map? Whatever happened to that map for the Tangled Shore? That was a good map. They got rid of it. Now we got. But then again, I don't even play Gambit anymore. So I don't know what all map has returned and was still gone. Yeah, jab you right in your ribs, bitch. keep going. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck? I hate that shit, dude. Like, why have pieces of the floor stick out preventing me from moving? That's so dumb. Why do I have to always jump over things? Can I just simply walk down the steps? Everybody wants to jump down things. I can enter a turret. You're a goner. That one. Oh well, we didn't need it. I still forgot the name of those enemies that we fought in Final Shape. Subjugator? Is that what they were called? What is this? What the fuck?
That's our opening. Fire team, get those Elixni out of there.
First off, don't yell at me. Volatile tonic expired. Okay, I don't care. Is there any more? Like scattered around? Yep, there's one over here. That's looking at it. Hold up. I think that's what's up. Back to me. Is that his soul? So if I don't shoot that, will he come back? Like is that the sworn version of Hive Ghost?
Good work, Guardians. Let's bring those Elixni home.
Is that it? Exit the Revenant Scorn Nest. Is that what they're called now? The ones that just turn to scorn without being killed? It's not it. Shit. This is also 2,000 to upgrade. Well, I mean the Graviton Lance is a good gun. It just doesn't do good damage to bosses. Next you know, you're out of ammo. Shit. Get these grenades, bitch. Oh, back the hell up. Like, what the fuck did you think you were doing? Another one? You're dead. That's all good. You're gonna heal me anyway. So much damage. Yeah, just like that. Damn. Is that it?
Guardians, you've got new hostiles closing in on the ADU fast.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. You thought. Yeah, you definitely thought. You died. Lost wave?
Hold the line. These enemies won't break you.
Why are you still yelling? Like, you're not even down here. You're just sitting there. I was gonna be stupid. Dodged all that without unintentionally. Except that. Take the grenades, bitch. What is this? Catch it.
Oh yeah!
That was unintentional.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Guardians, you do us honor with your service. Eliksni have long memories. We will remember this.
Carefully doing their civic duty for the city.
Barracks understands you help the Vanguard for personal gain. But what of Rakus? What of his dreams? Old dreams, yes?
Rakus and his dreams died when he was marooned in the reef. Update your records.
Dreams do not die so easily. What if you could choose to be more than you are? Grow beyond one's husk. Barracks remembers a pious hatchling with the strength of an Archon. One who built small effigy.
Okay, so why have him talk long if you're gonna cut him off? Why even have this dialogue if you're gonna cut them off? I can't even hear them. I'm reading fucking subtitles right now. What is this long ass shit? Maybe have Barracks talk faster? Okay. Somebody at Bungie is doing a bad job with that. Okay, endure the onslaught, craft the counterattack, endure the corruption, your treasure awaits, I bet.
A raiding party passes near, Guardian. Laden with provisions needed for Eliksni escape. You will help with redistribution, yes?
Is this the item I was supposed to collect? Oh. There goes the mysterious item right there. For one, I just gotta kill enemies. The other one, I gotta complete 3 patrols. Yeah. Alright. Took a while completing those tasks and finding all that shit, but hopefully this is the last thing for this week. That was it, right? So I gotta put this on the shelf. Alright, claim your rewards from Idle. Oh, through the field screen. What the hell? Head to Europa to help idle major field. That's just one. I mean, I don't have to do that, right? Like these field works are not the
I greet you in the light, Slayer Baron. I grow restless in these quarters. Yet here I must remain. You have our faith, Guardian. Mine, and that of my daughter. I do not know Reese as Aramis does, or as my own mother did. I must concern myself with our new home. Liars. Liars and deceivers, all. The purest light, the darkest hour. The time is at hand, Guardian.
I assume that was his corruption talking. Where else am I supposed to go? Like, this is what this is. Yeah, her broken piece. And so like if I wanted to complete it, this is what this will look like. And everybody's still here. Well, all the stuff that I did is still here. But there is no other things. Like, damn. It's all broken, but yet we can still do fail-safe stuff. Okay, so now I know what's down there, and then the other stuff is up there. Yeah. Shit, that's not a man. Get off the fucking board. God damn. I'm on a timer?
Sooner throw himself at H.E.L.M than listen to me. Give me a chance to heal him. The things he says to me, the thing he's becoming. Some days I don't even recognize him. And then one day, he'll just be gone. There's so much at stake. So much to hold in so few hands. H.E.L.M must be stopped, but if I must pay the price of losing my father to do it, Thank you, Slayer Baron, for listening to me. Thank you for all that you do to fight in my father's name. In our people's name. You are truly of our catch.
That was random. literally it. So I just claimed this. Alright, return the idol in the last city. You mean this idol? Was that the last thing I had to do for this week? Your tracker report, the idol has left a message for you unless you hear what's to say. What? What? Where? I'm over here fighting to find something that the game, that somebody just properly. Wow, wow! You had me go all the way down here. This is where you wanted me to go.
Guardian, your battles against the Revenants to save Elixni captives from a fate worse than death. It's like one of our old fables. I've learned so much about our lost homeworld lately. About how ether flowed through all the plants and animals there, not just the Elixni. But for every drop I learn, there's a whole tank full that was forgotten. That's why it's so important that we learn from the few survivors, like Varix and Aramis. I know you and H.E.L.M share animosity, as my father would say, but she's more than a leader or a fighter or a criminal. She's a rare link to the secrets of old Reese.
I don't care.
I encourage you to put aside the past and let H.E.L.M help us. Or we risk making her the last of the Elixni.
How about you tell that to her? You know, the person that's been wanting to fight me, the person that was waging a war on us. You want me to go all the way upstairs in the holo projector? So this is where her prison cell is. Market District Jail.
Oh, it's you. I am told I will receive legal representation. Some form of advocate for this deplorable system. I hold no peers and will suffer no advocacy. I know in my heart the verdict has already been decided. That my corpse will hang from the city's walls to reassure its people. One more monster slain.
Well, sucks to be you. But guess what? This is destiny. That can happen. Apparently, at the last second of your death, somebody's gonna stop it. Most likely, Idol's gonna talk sense into the Vanguard. Either that or Crow. Or hell, they better not make it me. Those are not my words spoken. That is the game's. What?
Tell me, Guardian, is this a gratifying sight or a frustrating one?
I don't care.
You strike me as someone who appreciates finality. Not so your Hunter Vanguard, it seems. I am grateful for one thing. No Salvation captains share my cell. This remains a private humiliation. Ido claims you will defend both our houses against Fikrul's beasts. So, here it is, Slayer Baron. I know of another Salvation outpost. The Elixni there cut communications shortly before my incarceration. If any yet live, it seems likely they too are under threat. I once believed anything would be preferable to accepting your assistance. I have Fikrul to thank for illuminating me. I hope to demonstrate my gratitude in person before the end.
Let me guess. I got another mission before this week is over with? Come on, man. Stop asking me to do these tonics. Something left to say. Really? Really? You got another mission now after having me do a fetch quest. Bro, this new update I hated so much.
This is definitely the place, but it's weirdly quiet out there. Revenant Scorn have been turning up everywhere. We've really got to get a handle on this. If I could just... Wait. Is that?
We are here. We wait for you.
Bro, I hate this update where that shows people, that shows the name of my friends that's online. I don't need that plastered on my fucking screen constantly. Oh, they're not fighting, but yet they're trapped.
Father, we ever serve and await return.
I'm here. I'm back.
Look, I inspire, I avenge for you.
Why are you smaller?
Now we rule together. I as H.E.L.M, you King Aldren.
Let them go.
Father.
This isn't... You don't have to do any of this. Please.
This is our purpose. Your teachings. To break their servitors. Their lies. Their trust in light.
I'm the one who lied to you. This is just pointless slaughter, please. You can just stop. You can be more than this. I'll help you.
You are not him. You are a dead thing, like the others. You wear his face. You steal his voice. Forget his purpose.
It wasn't a purpose. It was delusion.
Give him back.
Don't!
Hear me, Father. I will rip this imposter from your bones.
They get into a fight, bro.
Damn it!
You the first one, bitch. Bro, where'd you go? You just gonna leave me here? Why did you run? Why were they telling me that a lantern got damaged? I don't care. You're an idiot. Bro, what the hell is all this now? What do you think you're doing? How did I miss? Watch him die, watch him die, watch him die. Oh, I think he went away.
Oh, yeah!
No way you thought you were gonna do something.
Oh, yeah!
Light him all the way down there, it is. No way no abomination think he's some shit. he go? Oh, I forgot to shoot your thing, didn't I? Oh, there, I gotta shoot the abomination thing before he comes back. So they do come back if you don't shoot it. Huh? Respawn restricted. Pick a bomb.
Okay, got it. I'm setting up a transmat site. Get that device over there and we can ditch it in orbit.
Okay, who's the fucking dumbass that came up with the idea? Yeah, let's make sure that they can't move and not do the bomb, the slow walking hack by jumping and swinging to get boosts. We're actually gonna make them move slow. This is a dead end. This is a dead end. Notice how quick this game was to make sure that the respawn was restricted. Congratulations, game.
Explosives taken care of. You did it, Guardian. At least, no one else died today. Death is all Fikra believes in. It's what I taught him to believe in. My faithful acolyte. I thought I could reach him. One more time.
That was such an odd change of voice.
Let's go, Guardian. This is only going to get harder from here on out.
Pause. Major pause. Can I get in my ship, please? What the hell is this?
Troubled times, Guardian. You fight well. Every day, new survivors come to H.E.L.M for protection. But the Scorn come like a tide. They swarm the reef. They build in secret, using the bones of old ruins. Catches full of prisoners vanish into the belt. Useful prisoners, yes. Many who might help us if we retrieve them swiftly. But Varix does not yet know where... Guardian?
Take thee, Slayer Baron. Why fight for the fallen? You and I know the truth. These old names, these stories, so easy to burn away. But you and I survive again and again to fight one another. You took father from me, just as you took my friends. As you took everything. You give no purpose. When I am H.E.L.M of Chaos, I will find a way to hurt you.
Oh my god, that was insufferably long. Such a slow pace and speech. This is where I go, right? Yeah, I know. Alright. I shouldn't have pressed the back button. Now they're gonna keep this fucking notification up. Am I done, Ido? 2,000. Am I done, Ido? Is that everything? The game didn't want to say. Wait. Okay, so that was that act completed. I said Europa and Neptune. I meant Nessus and Neptune. It's just that I was last looking at Europa, or at least every time I hear Aramis, or since Aramis is in the mix, I was thinking of, made me think Europa.
Thank you for your hard work, Guardian. But if I can't get these protein chains to synthesize, these experiments may all be for nothing. I'm not good enough. I'm not an apothecary.
You just need to step away for a little bit. Clear your head.
Thanks. But I can't. There's so much to do.
I get it. Family is important. The thought of losing them can feel inescapable. The fear sinks bone deep and makes you desperate.
What would you do if you were me?
Don't do what I did. I let a beautiful lie lead me astray. I stopped believing in myself.
It's hard to believe in yourself when all you can see are your failures and shortcomings.
Yeah, but we all fail. What matters is how we deal with that failure. Who we choose to be in that moment.
Thank you. I think I needed to hear that.
Sometimes I need that reminder too.
Blew up. There's a mission? New combatants. He's doing some field works for Act 1. If there's no dialogue, then of course you won't see this video. But if you are seeing this video, then that means there is something that was crucial knowledge for the story and everything like that. But you know, I'm just trying to get all these out of the way and everything. Possibly get some resources so I can keep making more potions. I'm actually trying to grind for the whatchamacallit? The seal, Triumph seal.
This isn't enough. Father would sooner throw himself at Thickroll than listen to me. Give me a chance to heal him. The things he says to me. The thing he's becoming. Some days I don't even recognize him. And then one day, he'll just be gone. There's so much at stake. So much to hold in so few hands. Thickroll must be stopped, but if I must pay the price of losing my father to do it, Thank you, Slayer Baron, for listening to me. Thank you for all that you do to fight in my father's name. In our people's name. You are truly of our catch.
Okay, so they do have dialogue.
Does anyone copy?
Oh.
Anyone?
Heart, now I'm on Earth and everything. Just getting this one out of the way. Then I got Europa, then Neptune, and then all of those ones are done. And I think that's when I can do the ultimate field work.
triggering a fight or flight response in your endocrine system. We'll have to try something else. These Earth-based reagents are anemic compared to old Reese analogs.
Earth is a wasting sphere of rock. Of course, its bounty is pitiable in comparison to what we lost.
Earth is a beautiful world. That it still has such bounty in the wake of the collapse is remarkable. It
isn't Reese.
Aramis may have chosen cold words, but there is truth in them. You know Reese as a story. We remember the taste of ether in the air.
And so does the apothecary. She shares your perspective, your loss. Even if we find her, she may balk at the idea of working with someone like me. Someone who knows nothing of old Reese but stories.
We who saw Reese fall may seem cold, but within there is more than ice. There is a want for warmth.
Even those of us who knelt to our oppressors remember what we lost. It is important to never lose ourselves again. That is why we hold on so firmly to the past, for the promise of those who will live in a better future. No, the apothecary will not see the soul system with your eyes, but she will see you with ours.
Thank you, H.E.L.M. Varix.
I didn't realize there was an order to these things. Like Nexus is supposed to go first, then it's supposed to be Earth, then the Moon, and then Neptune. So I'll have this. I'll probably fix it in editing and everything. I didn't really say much about the order wise and everything. I just randomly. I just went with the ones that I did first. I just went in planet order. So I just went to Earth since it was the closest one to the tower. And then I went with the Moon because it's closest to Earth. Then I went with...
This is good. I'll make sure to pass along the data to Ido.
Ido is not present.
No, she's in her lab. I offered to monitor comms. She left, extensive notes.
What is your opinion of Ido? Humor Varix, yes?
She has a lot to learn about the world. But honestly, her naivete allows her to see things people like us miss. She saw the good still in Aramis. She saw the darkness growing in Mithrax.
Yes. Ido sees through unclouded eyes. A good judge of character.
What are you getting at?
There is only so much Varix can build. Any foundation for the future sinks into resentments of the past. House Judgment's legacy suffers. Varix does not get the once prince's second chance. Varix's legacy is forever stained.
That's not fair to you.
House Judgment deserves a fresh start as well. To see a new world with new eyes. Respected. Much as you have become, yes.
Ido is that future. Isn't she? Have you talked to her about this? Is it even something she wants?
Varix is old enough to know that what one wants to do and what one needs to do are often very different things.
right.
government.
Now let's go claim the rewards so that way I can do the last one, the last field work. What's the reward? Oh, right, this. Alright, now I can do this one. Conduct this one. Alright. Oh, Widow's Court. The Crucible map. That's also shared with the Onslaught map as well. Is it outside? I just found it. Revenant Swarm. Back up. That's why I'm like abomination type of shit. Blood. Pissed off it didn't. Holy shit. That music. What the hell on my face? What the hell? Oh shit. Raider? Yeah. You know, it's like that's just the rifleman. Just ran off. No dialogue. That was pretty quick. They're just pretty much just kill enemy missions, which is pretty decent. That's refreshing from what they normally be trying to have me do. Alright, so that's that. And then I gotta return idol, and that's
I'll ask the techie.
what? That would be the ultimate field work. Large. Yes. So number one is key field work is what it's called. Key field work. So yeah, I'll have this added at the ending of Act 1, and then so that way it could be all in one video. Alright, so I was traveling around while the thing was moving, while I was getting rid of trying to move the video to a different storage, but I'm able to talk to Aramis, so
I knew this was a trick. Your vanguard sent an agent down to manipulate and interrogate me. She asked me of my childhood, my parents, my hatchlings. She wanted me to talk about my pain. This psychological warfare will not work on me, Guardian. Tell your therapist that I see through her disguise. Her questions opened up too many old wounds to not be an attack.
that was it. That was all. And for some reason there is no audio log, so I don't know what the hell they want me to do. I don't know, because I highly doubt they're using the audio log because I was looking at the triumphs to see if it was going to be a challenge that says, not challenge, but like a thing that says listen to audio logs, but I highly doubt it's. I see how it's just normal, but see with no fucking, see the helm was usual. I knew around the helm, but this shit is different, like completely 100% different. I don't even know what the hell is over here. Well, Spider's over here. Alright, Guardians, that was all for the first act. At least the first part of Act 1. And everything like that for episode 2, Revenant. And everything like But it's I have my I did like the way that the episode started off. It was interesting. It kept me interested and everything. It wasn't boring. It wasn't causing me to get irritated with who I'm seeing or like what was going on. It wasn't dragging like right at the start. Well, I didn't. Well, at least the opening it wasn't. But I didn't like. I mean, my cons for this at least for this episode / update was one, every time I press the navigation or the open up the director, it's irritating seeing that it's saying how one of my friends is online. Like, I don't care. I don't want to see that shit plastered in the middle of my screen, and it takes 10 minutes to go away. It's just sitting there, or however many times you open up the director, it keeps it there for if you keep opening up the director, which you're gonna have to if you wanna leave, if you wanna go to the next planet. So you're gonna be saying your friend is online every fucking time, and everything. And I don't like how they kind of removed the way how I usually go to my faster way of going to the director, because normally what I would do is I would press the character selection and I would press the navigator button. But now when I do it, it kicks me out all the way. Like just because normally what would happen, what's supposed to happen is when I would press the start button, some of you it's seen in some of the videos, but because it'll be like a quick flash of black and then I'm in the director. Because if I'm on a planet, because see right now if I click right here like the director, that's what it's supposed to do. That's what it would do, the little flash to black. Because if I'm on a planet, I'll have to pull out my ghost and hold the director and then hold to activate the director or to open up the director. But I don't want to stand there holding it. So what I would do is I would press start, but then I would quickly press the open director. Because if you press start and the director, if you press start and then open director right after, it'll immediately open up the director while you're on the planet, like free roaming. So now that was my faster way of opening up the director and everything like that. And the other thing I hate right now is like, let's say I want to see something for like right here. So let's see. So right now, normally what I could do is right now I'm pressing the right on the down pad to scroll to the next page, but it won't register that anymore. I have to literally be above and then it'll register. But see right now I'm pressing left on the D-pad to scroll to the left side of the page, but for some reason it won't load. So I have to either be up here. I literally have to keep hovering over something just for it to register that I'm scrolling. So that's annoying right there. Or like if I click right, I'll have to go over here and click right there. So that's another irritating gripe I have with this update, that they for some reason changed for no reason. There was no reason to change that. Why did they see that as a problem, like at all, and everything like that? Like, but I don't know. There's a lot of shit that needs to be refixed that shouldn't have been touched in the first place, especially the one with them showing that one of my friends is online, or at least online as in on Destiny, playing Destiny right now. Like, I don't need to see that shit every single time I click on the director, or if I pull out my ghost to try to find where the icon or the navigation is, or the destination that I need to go is, and stuff like that, to follow the marker. Like every like if I'm on a planet and I pull out my ghost, their name is always gonna pop up. And I don't want to know what it's like if I have a lot of friends on that shit. Is there going to be a fucking list scrolling down constantly? Or are they going to pick and choose which name? Or is it just going to be a long list just plastered on the fucking screen? But that shit has to go immediately without any hesitation. That shit shouldn't have been a thing in the first damn place. But yeah, but other than that, as far as the story goes, I'm hooked so far. As long as they don't throw us into forced exotic missions 4 fucking times, mind you. That's the reason why Echoes is a 1 out of 10 automatically. Like, from now on, for my ratings, like, if a story is doing good, no matter how good it's doing, if I'm forced into an exotic mission, that's immediately dropping. See, that answers my question right the fuck there. So that's a big ass. That is one big ass fucking box. And if I go on a planet and I click the director, or I pull out my ghost, that big ass box is gonna be in the middle of the screen. That needs to be removed immediately, and everything like that. But as I was saying, if a story's doing good and they put me in a forced exotic mission, that's dropping 5 points automatically. And then since Echoes was doing good a little bit, but once I got that forced exotic mission, I want to say the 3rd or 2nd week, that dropped it down 2 points, or like 1 or 2 points. But why is that? As they started going more, actually, you know what, I won't say 4, since they forced us to do it 4 times, 4.5 times, because yeah, you know what, so maybe a 4.5, since they did 4.5, because the closing, they wanted me to do the exotic mission but look for like secret anomalies, or just look for anomalies that they didn't navigate or mark on the map for us. So yeah, 4.5 is what it's going to drop down to. It drops down 4.5 points. So if it's doing good, then, and when I get put into a forced exotic mission, I'm dropping it down 4 points, 4.5, and everything like that. But yeah, that's just what I hope they don't do with Revenant. Put us in an forced exotic mission, because we've already had too much of that. They need to calm it down with the exotic missions right now. They already gave us a dungeon, so that should be enough on everything like that. But hopefully Revenant isn't ruined by bad ideas, because right now it's doing a good job right now. So if you Guardians did enjoy this opening for episode 2, that you can go ahead and leave a like and comment below, sharing thoughts what you did think of today's video. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you miss coming gameplay for Destiny 2 and so on. But until then, eyes up, Guardians.